Hello and welcome to Musings by Amit. My name is Amit Patel. Now, the most important thing in today's date is that we need really good communication in our workplace. Okay, as professionals, we have to be really good in our communication. And within that communication, a lot of engineers get stuck with speaking English. What we are going to do today is we have a CTO, the Chief Technology Officer of a platform called English Helper. Now we'll understand what this platform is about. But with me, I have Shriram Shankar. Hi,
Hello, Amit.
Shriram. Yeah, how are you?
Hi. Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yes. So I'm very good, Shriram. I'm very excited to bring you here. And friends, Shriram is the CTO of a company called English Helper. He's got a master's in electrical and computer science from University of Santa Clara in the United States. And after that, he's come back to India. I don't know why. We will ask him about that. Okay. But at this moment, he manages the vision and strategy for this company called English Helper. So my audience is mostly professionals. Okay, they are software engineers, and I have worked with a lot of software engineers in my career. Okay,
Right.
and the biggest challenge that happens is that uh, all the software engineers from tier 1 cities fine, but if there are software engineers from tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities, then the challenge is that they face a lot of challenges after they join any kind of a software company.
True.
I know software engineers which face challenges in the meetings. Okay, so
True.
have you seen this phenomena, and have you looked at this particular market in the software industry with respect to this English helper?
Sure. I think that's a very valid question. If we did not have this issue that you just spoke about, that a lot of engineers enter the workforce and are unable to communicate with their clients, if that issue did not exist, then Amit, English helper would not exist, right?
Right.
And I would not have this job, and you and I
Correct.
would not be having this conversation
Speaking. Right.
today.
Right.
A little bit of a founding story as to why English Helper was founded, and
Right.
probably that will help clarify, my answer in great detail, right?
Yes.
So English Helper was founded by Dr. Venkat Srinivasan. He is
Okay.
a seasoned entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur based out of Boston. And he has built and run many companies very successfully in the past, right? And he realized that he had great technical talent,
Right.
great engineers working for him in his
Right.
companies, right? Able to solve some really complex and some really challenging problems, right?
Correct.
But when it came to interfacing with clients, right, when
Right.
it came to getting on calls or getting on meetings, etc., with clients, or writing to clients or sending emails saying, hey, look, we've got the solution that will help you save millions of dollars in expenses and also generate millions of dollars in revenue, he suddenly
Correct.
found that he had to insert an extra layer of people that will just
Right. Right.
communicate, or at least front end all of the communications.
Correct.
uh,
Correct.
and the more he spoke to different people, the more he realized as to the extent of this issue, really. And
Correct.
that led to him setting up English Helper, and the rest of the story is what it is. But the question that you raise is very valid, and it exists in every company, that I have at least that I at least know of, that I
Right.
have come across. Yeah.
Okay. So it's really great to know that, see, the whole point that entrepreneurs have in their mind is to solve the problems. Okay. And this is one of the big problems that I have seen myself in the IT industry, right? And the challenge with this problem is that we, as you mentioned, we have to front end people. We have to put people
Right.
in the middle layer, okay, so that they can communicate. And when you communicate in that manner, a lot of things get lost. Okay, so I just want to know, on your platform, like, let us say, a lot of engineers that I used to know, that we have to put this layer in between. And I know that we used to have these leads who used to take all the calls, and then used to have the junior or other engineers, who some people were not able to communicate in English. We used to face these problems a lot. So I want to know that how does your platform change this, because a lot of engineers from my organization also used to take spoken English classes. So how does this differ from that? What do you do so that it
Right.
becomes easy for these engineers to learn English?
Sure.
Yeah.
So the platform that we have is called EnglishBolo. It's
Uh,
available on EnglishBolo.com,
okay.
right? And we also have an Android app called EnglishBolo that is currently available on the Play Store. Now, we realized when we were trying to build EnglishBolo, we realized that a lot of people in the IT industry and also outside are able to understand, in some sense at least, spoken English, right? And that
Right.
comes as a result of their maybe they have come up through English medium schools, or maybe there was some
Correct.
English language teaching happening in schools as well. So
Right.
the fact that you and I are having this conversation in English, right,
Yeah.
and also the fact that all of your
Audience is
viewers
watching it in English. Right.
watching it in English and are able to understand, and we have a reasonable assumption that yes, they will understand, and they will understand enough to be able to
Correct.
interact and ask questions, etc. Right?
Right.
So the real challenge then that
Okay.
we found was that people are not able to articulate themselves, or people are not able to speak properly. They
Fluently.
understand, yeah, they understand fairly well, otherwise you
Right.
wouldn't have an IT industry in India,
Correct.
right? But when it comes to expressing themselves either in spoken form or in written form, there are some obvious gaps and challenges, right?
Yeah.
And that can happen for various reasons. I mean, imagine a family where the for the very first time the child has gone and started working in an IT company, and English is
Right.
not spoken at home, right?
Correct.
So where
Correct.
are the opportunities for that person to speak and improve and practice his or her command of the English language? Almost
Correct.
non-existent, right?
Correct.
You see a lot of movies, watch a lot of songs, English songs, and you're able to understand exactly. You're able to understand, or your understanding is
Correct.
better than your command of spoken English. So with
Correct.
English Bolo, what we want to do is we wanted to create a program where
Right.
we wanted learners to come in and have conversations, or at least practice their spoken English and read with meaning and understanding, right? And
Correct.
be able to improve those kinds of skills as well, right?
Okay.
So English Polo really is a 100-day program, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
it has a combination of 100 small bite-sized 15-minute self-learning lessons, right?
Okay.
That are delivered on the platform itself via
Right.
a proprietary tool, an AI-based language learning tool called Read to
Right.
Me, right?
Okay.
And then there are 10 1-hour teacher classes, right,
Okay. Okay.
which are held virtually,
Okay.
and where a group of learners, say three or maybe two or maybe four, in order to keep the quality good,
Right.
right, are able to join in virtually, log in, and have a conversation. That's it. Like you and
Okay.
I are having this
Okay.
conversation right now.
Okay.
Have a
Yeah.
conversation. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
the idea behind doing that is to create a safe space, right, where you can fail.
Okay.
You can come in and speak all the incorrect English that you want, and you can fail, and it's okay. Nobody's going to laugh at
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Nobody's going to say, "अरे इसको तो अंग्रेजी नहीं आता है," and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. Nobody's going to make fun of you. It's a
Right.
safe space. You can fail all you want. And we have teachers who are very understanding, who are very kind, and who are very caring, and who will help you understand the kinds of mistakes that you've been making, and make you, or at least attempt to turn you into a better,
Better conversation.
more
Okay.
confident speaker,
Yeah. So
right?
so just today I heard so I was watching a video, and in that video a small boy asked APJ Abdul Kalam, our former president, that what gives you courage? Okay, and he
Mhm.
said that you get courage from knowledge. So if you have knowledge about something, whatever knowledge you have, from
True.
that comes the courage. And what I feel is that a lot of software engineers or a lot of professionals, okay, they face a problem of confidence or courage because of this struggle with English. So what I feel is that such a platform will be very good. So audience, everybody who is watching and listening to this conversation, I would suggest that you go to English Bolo and see what they offer, and see if you are having any challenges in English, then this is the way to fix it. Because the more knowledge you will have, then automatically your courage will increase. And when your courage increases, like, communication is considered to be the number one quality, even above the skills you have. Like, you can be an average programmer, but if you are a good communicator, chances are that
True.
your growth is much more faster.
True.
And that's what happened. I
Yes.
see a lot of engineers complaining, oh, that fellow does not know programming, but he knows how to communicate well. And that's the
Yes.
thing that
Yes.
is happening. So I think, Sriram, we have had a lot of questions, and I think all the questions are over. And it was a fun interview, because I feel that this is a very important interview for my audience, who is, I feel, communication is the top most skill that every individual should have. And if you can crack the communication skills, then automatically you get more courageous, you have more self confidence, and it will help you throughout your career, whatever you are doing. So any last word, Sriram, before we close this live?
No, I think just that, I say this quite often, but communication skills, etc., especially English, is not a one app, or not a one stop, or not a one shot thing, right?
Correct.
I say this quite often that English Bolo, even with English Bolo, you'll be able to improve your reading skills and your comprehension skills and your spoken English skills. But each one of us must, try to make improvement in communication skills a lifelong process, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's not about saying I went to an English medium or I did English Bolo and that's it. Thank you, ho gaya mera kaam. Right?
Right. Right.
It's a
Right.
lifelong thing. You have to keep at it. Right, and I wish all of your viewers all the very best. I hope they come on and check out English Bolo. I hope they give us some good feedback that helps us improve the program.
Sure. Sure.
And finally, I think thank you very much for inviting
You
us
are
over
welcome, and
here.
thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming on my show. To the audience, thank you very much. I will be putting all the links in the description on English Bolo. You can go and look at the trial. In the trial, you will get a lot of lessons which you can see. And if you like that, and if you want to improve your communication, if you want to improve your English, then you just have to miss one Domino's pizza for learning this. And I cannot I, and there is nothing that is cheaper than this. Okay, so best wishes to you, Sriram, and best of luck to the audience, whoever wants to improve their communication. And see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you in the
Thank
next
you.
video.